Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad, and today I have some lovely ladies sitting at the table with me. I have Emma Harvey, Claire Ver Meer, and Koryn Miller. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah, you all look beautiful, obviously, and with your headpieces on. I don't want to call it right. Is it a tiara? Is that what it is?
It's a crown.
Crown. Yeah. Okay, all right. See, I would have screwed it up. So Emma is Miss River City.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. And then Claire, you are Miss River City Teen.
Yes.
And then Koryn, you are Miss Mark Twain Teen. So before we got started, I was talking a little bit about what does this all mean, because in Quincy, obviously we have Miss Quincy, we have Miss Quincy Teen, we have Miss Adams County. Explain a little bit about the three different titles, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so within the Miss Hannibal organization, we were able to crown 6 title holders this year. So we have Miss Hannibal, and then Miss Hannibal's Teen, who unfortunately couldn't be here with us today. And then we have Miss Mark Twain and Miss Mark Twain's Teen. And then we have the River City, so Miss River City and Miss River City's Teen. So it just kind of depends on how many girls we have compete that year.
Okay.
That kind of allows us to allot a certain number of titles. But this year we were fortunate enough to be able to give 6 lucky girls the chance to compete at Miss Missouri.
Yeah,
so.
Very cool. So Miss Missouri, that is the next step. Now, we were talking again a little bit about Miss Missouri and what it looks like, and you're all rookies, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So you don't really know what to expect outside of the prep work that's being done on behalf of your organization.
Right, exactly.
Okay, are you excited?
Yes.
Yes. Are we nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's normal, absolutely. But it does give you the opportunity, your current titles give you the opportunity to bring awareness and have a platform to talk about what's important to you. Let's talk a little bit about the CSI, is that what you call it?
Yes,
okay.
our community service initiative is something that every title holder has. It can range from whatever it is, from girl to girl, but every local title holder within the Miss America opportunity is required to have a CSI. So mine is called Farming for Freedom, Bridging the Gap for Veterans Returning Home to the Farm. It's important to me to advocate for this because I come from a long generation of military veterans who all returned home to the farm. So within my CSI, I just kind of raise awareness and act as an advocate for the struggles that they face with their mental health, and then returning back to the farm with PTSD, injuries, and emotional grief, and certain things like that. So that's kind of what my CSI is about.
Yeah, love it. Very personal.
Yeah.
And for you?
My platform's called Power and Play, where I'm promoting outdoor play for children. I do different community projects where I'm helping kids go outside, hosting coat drives for kids to get coats that don't have them with our Embrace and Handful. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Again, very personal to you. I love the idea of supporting children and veterans and farmers. Obviously.
Yeah, so my CSI is called Breaking the Fold CJD Awareness. My uncle passed away from a disease called Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease.
Okay.
It's a rare disease that only 1 in a million people get.
Wow.
And the disease attacks the brain. So one healthy protein folds, and that's called a prion, and then it's like a domino effect around the brain. So he passed away from that. It's ultimately fatal. So I'm pushing for advocacy for a cure to be found and just for people to be more aware of what's going on.
Yeah, well, you've succeeded today because I had no idea what it was, and now I do. Congratulations on helping me understand. All very personal platforms. I think it's very cool that you get the opportunity to not only compete, make great friendships and strong bonds, which obviously you do. We know that everyone may not be from Hannibal, but competing in something like this, you have really no choice but to get close together, right? Yeah,
yes.
You're going through something that's new and exciting, but also probably very nerve-wracking. I love the platform. You also have a talent that you get to showcase, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so tell me a little bit about those.
So the talent portion of the competition is worth 20% of your overall score, and you can basically do whatever you want as long as it's in 90 seconds. That may sound like a long time, but I promise when you're on stage, 90 seconds goes like that.
Yeah, okay.
So my talent is considered a her story, so it's basically a speech. I get really personal, have some really cool background music playing, and like to touch the judges' heartstrings a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's about just kind of my upbringing, my dad's military story, and then just the mental health that those people face in general.
Sure.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's an acro dance. So I used to do gymnastics and now I've done dance. And through that, I've kept my gymnastics skills and I'm performing that on the Miss Missouri stage this coming year.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
That's awesome.
And I am a singer. I sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
I love it.
And mine was kind of tied into my CSI.
Okay.
It's just like having hope for the future that one day there will be a cure.
Yeah, I love it. Well, obviously, you are all very talented. You've made it this far. Congratulations on your title. I'm excited to see where you go with Miss Missouri. Now, you all do get to compete, regardless of teen, regardless of Miss Hannibal or Miss River City or Miss Mark Twain, right? You all go to compete, just not against each other based on ages. Is that right?
Right. So the age category is 14 to 18 and then 18 to 28, I believe. So both of these girls are teens, so ultimately they will compete against each other.
Okay.
But within the Miss Hannibal organization, we do a great job of sportsmanship and camaraderie, and I'm really grateful for that. But and then I will compete against Miss Hannibal and Miss Mark Twain, and then all of the other Miss at Miss Missouri. So.
Okay, so then one of three of you is hopeful to go on to win Miss Missouri.
Yes.
And then ultimately, we want to go where?
To Miss America.
Miss America,
Yep.
That's right. Well, I have no doubt that you will. I think this is an incredible opportunity for you. We were talking about scholarships, and I know you win some scholarships for the title that you currently hold, right?
Yes, yes.
But then you have the opportunity to win more just by going to Miss Missouri and then hopefully on to Miss America, right?
Right, so by just going to Miss Missouri, I think everyone walks away with $250.
Okay.
Miss Missouri, the Miss America organization is one of the largest scholarships worldwide.
Okay.
So it's really awesome to be able to compete in an organization like this. But we are also philanthropists, so a big part of our role is to give back to the community that gives so much to us. So yes, we get to go to Miss Missouri and get lots of scholarship money so we can be educated adults, but we also fundraise a lot for the American Heart Association on our trip to Miss Missouri and fundraise a lot for our CSIs in general. So.
Okay, yeah, so showcasing the talents, also bringing awareness to passions, but also giving back to your community. I think it's just an incredible opportunity, incredible organization that also gives back to young ladies in our community. I think it's awesome. Now, as far as obvious next step, Miss Missouri, we want to win that. What outside of the pageantry life are some of your goals?
Currently, I'm a full-time licensed veterinary technician
Okay.
at the Cahokia Vet Clinic. I'm also a full-time student working on my animal science undergrad degree, and at the end of the semester, I will be applying to vet school. So ultimately, in a couple years, I would like to be a licensed veterinary. So that's kind of my goal.
Yeah.
I'm currently a freshman at Hannibal High School. But after high school, I'm hoping to go to college and become an orthodontist.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, so I'm a junior at Hannibal High School, and after high school, I want to go to college and I want to become a marine biologist. I want to make animals feel safe in their home.
Love it. Well, very cool. It seems like you all have fantastic heads on your shoulder, and bearing the weight of the crown cannot be an easy thing, but I have no doubt that you are in the right positions. You're going to do some great things for your community, and you're going to go on to do great things for Missouri and hopefully the United States, and maybe even Miss Universe, right?
Yeah.
So that would be awesome. So congratulations making it this far. I think it's it's impressive that you have such strong convictions and passions, and I wish you all the best of luck. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, coming up next, I sit down with some Girl Scouts of America. We talk about cookie time. Stay tuned.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer. And Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday.
Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
And welcome back. Joining me now, I have Jill Butterfield and Petrea Moroya. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay, so Girl Scouts of Central Illinois.
Yes.
Very cool organization. I will say I was a Girl Scout a long, long time ago. We won't go into how long ago, but so what's sitting on the table is very familiar to me. There is one that I think is little news. We'll talk about that in just a second, but it's cookie time.
It
for the Girl Scouts.
is cookie time.
It is cookie
yes.
time.
I will say one of my favorite times of the year is when I get these phone calls from my little besties, right? My little girls that I know and love, and they call and ask me about Girl Scout cookies. I don't think there's ever been a time where I'm like, you know what, I don't think I want to eat. I always need the cookies.
Everybody needs cookies.
They do, and I think everybody has their favorites.
They do. They do.
I'm not picky, but I do want to talk about the new one here.
Yes,
Okay.
we have a great new cookie this year. It's called the Explore More, and it is a Rocky Road ice cream inspired cookie. So
Okay.
for all our chocolate lovers, that's going to be the one.
Mm-hmm. It is good.
That's
Yeah.
my husband. He loves Rocky Road, but we generally fight over the peanut butter sandwiches. Now, what did those used to be called? Wasn't it
Well,
really-
there's 2 different bakers.
Okay.
Ours are peanut butter sandwich, and
Okay.
ours have been. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
So the peanut butter sandwich, the Thin Mints, obviously, and I think this is going to be one we fight over as well. I also was telling you gals that the gluten-free,
Yes.
my daughter has a gluten allergy, and she loves those.
Yes.
So if you haven't tried those, check them out.
We have
Yes.
gluten-free customers who will buy a whole case.
Yes.
And then they use them for the whole year. Because I hear if you're gluten-free, they're really good.
They are.
They are good. My brother has celiac disease. He loves them because he says they don't taste like mushrooms or
No.
they actually taste like a cookie.
They taste like a fantastic
yeah, they're
cookie.
really good. Yeah.
I recommend getting them if you know anybody. It also makes a great gift because they may not know how to get them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And our vegan people, the Thin Mints, are fantastic. We have a lot
Okay.
of vegans that buy the Thin Mints by the case as well.
Didn't even think about
Yes.
that. Very, very cool. Okay, so it is cookie time. We know that it comes around, it's once a year, and it's coming up pretty quick here, right?
It is February 13th through March 29th.
Okay.
Our cookies will be available.
All right, so it is a window
Yes.
that you have to get your cookies. Now, I know Girl Scouts, but maybe some people don't know a Girl Scout or doesn't have someone who's reaching out to them. How would they go about buying cookies?
So this week, well, every weekend in February and into March, all of our girls will be out in the community selling. We have cookie booths scheduled. We have them at Sam's, Walmart, Hy-Vee, Farm and Home, and Starbucks
Okay.
in Quincy. All of the outer lining small areas, troop leaders and girls kind of make those on their own, probably at Dollar General.
Gotcha.
Casey's.
Casey's does
Okay.
that. Yeah.
But if you are out shopping in the next 6 weeks, you will see a Girl Scout.
You will have plenty of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Now,
If-
it's
If they can't find a booth or you're not able to get into a booth, you can always go right onto our website, which is www.getyourgirlpower.org, and we have a booth finder there. You put your zip code in, and it will tell you where any booths are scheduled in your area.
There you go. So you can find a map of these cookies, where to find them, which obviously everybody needs cookies. It's winter, and what else do we have to look forward to, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, we need these cookies.
Great Valentine's gift.
Right? I was thinking that. Yes, we love cookies. Okay, so we know that the cookies are fantastic. We know that they're addicting. We know that I put them in the freezer to save them because I love them frozen. Anyway, that's besides the point. But what maybe people don't understand is what's the significance of the cookie sales for the individual Girl Scouts or the organization. Let's start with the girls. Why buy cookies from these lovely Girl Scouts?
Well, Girl Scout Cookies, it is the largest girl-led business program for them. They learn so much during cookie season. From those little daisies at the cookie booth who want to hide behind mom, they're learning to talk to adults. So it's always good when you go up to a cookie booth to engage in that conversation with those girls, because some of them are uncomfortable, others are not.
Right.
They're learning to count money. Now that they're $6 a box, they've got to count some money and be patient with them while they're learning. And then when you get into the brownies and juniors, it's having those conversations and people asking, what are you going to do with your money? And then being excited about a camp they might be attending, a trip they might be taking. So there is a lot of learning experience in that. The cookie program for all of our girls. The goal setting with your troop, the things that they're going to do. A lot of troops use their profit to do some community service programs. And they all decide all that during cookie season.
Yeah,
so
very important to give back. It stays within our community.
It does.
And helps these lovely girls achieve something that maybe they didn't know they even wanted to achieve. And you mentioned camp.
Yes.
So I do want to talk about that a little bit, because when you're buying these cookies, you're getting yourself a little treat, but you may not know that you're sending a little girl to a camp that is going to allow her to form relationships, learn new skills, right? Tell us a little bit about it.
100% of our cookie programs proceeds stay local.
Okay.
So it does help provide like scholarship, or what we call campership, to some of the girls that are unable to do that, along with uniform assistance. And also a lot of the proceeds go towards membership assistance as well. And we welcome them to
use those
funds for that. Yeah, absolutely. So along with travel, last year the girls went to Japan, quite a few of them. We had one local girl actually.
One of the girls from my troop actually went to Japan.
Through cookies to go to Japan, and this year they're going to be going to Savannah. And again, we have our local camp, and Jill and I will be running that this summer for 2 weeks.
So now the camp, that's something I went to. I believe I was a brownie, or maybe I went with my sister, my memory kind of whatever. But I went, and it was all different types of activities that kind of help people get out of a shell, maybe, right? So when I went, it was like horseback riding, archery. There were all kinds of different activities. Is that still the same?
Yes.
Is that what people look forward to?
Yes.
So we're out at Camp Sacagawea here in Quincy. Last year we had 117 girls.
Wow, a lot of girls,
It's a lot. We had so much fun. It is my absolute favorite week of the whole year. This year we get to do 2 weeks. I begged, because we always have a waiting list, and I hate telling people no. So I said, let me have 2 weeks. And our first week is June 8th week, and it's called Camp Sacagawea Safari.
Okay.
So we're having a safari theme. Well, we always bring in animals because the girls love animals.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have so many different things that we do. One of the main highlights is we go to the pool 2 days, but we bring in different guests. They learn so many different things. We have done archery. I have brought in inflatables before, and we get wet, and we just have so much fun.
Yeah.
And this year we added another one, which is going to be really fun, Messy Mania.
Messy Mania, that's the July 6th week.
And that's going to be a big mess and a lot of fun, a lot of shaving cream.
You'll be putting me outside my box, because
you don't like to get messy?
We have a foam machine. We've got the foam machine. We've got it all. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
So I hope the girls are interested in that one, because I think that's going to be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
and if they want horses and that type of thing, obviously our camp here is too small for that.
Limited.
We have the larger camp in Peoria.
Okay.
And quite a few of the girls here go there because they do have the equestrian program.
Sure.
Yeah.
So then, aside from all of the fun activities, they're forging these bonds and these relationships with one another. And just maybe the confidence that they don't know they have, right? Building that up to create those relationships, to have those conversations. It does bring, I mean, the Girl Scouts brought a lot of, you should try this because you're capable, right? Yes. So it's not only important to the girls, but to the organization and to our community as a whole. I mean, you're giving back to a lovely community, but you're also giving back to these girls that maybe they just need that little nudge to say, this is possible. You're doing good things, and look at all the smiles you're bringing to these faces.
Yes, the looks on their faces when they do something that they did not think that they could do is a reward in and of itself. Yeah,
Well, we bring in some of the old traditions too, because we do a flag ceremony every morning and every night before we go home, and a lot of girls have never participated in that. And we added 2 more flagpoles last year so that we can do 3 flags with, it involves more girls because everyone wants to be a part of that.
Sure.
And I saw a lot of positive things with that.
Yeah.
And then, what else do we do?
We do so much.
Yeah. I think it's just really important.
We do so much, it's hard to squeeze into a little interview because the confidence that these girls, you'll see these girls who come in and they're just shy and in their own little world, and by the end of the week, they're all over the place and talking to everybody, and they've got all these new friends, and they're singing, and they're having the time of their life. So
empowerment.
It is so much fun.
They love to do skits.
They find their voice.
Yes.
They absolutely find their voice. Yeah. So back to the cookie selling. If they weren't able to sell the cookies, these are experiences they wouldn't have. So don't forget to support.
Right. So. The cookies, obviously, whether you have your favorites or not, go out, support the girls. Try the new ones here. Now, can I try this?
Please, open it up and try it.
I'd be remiss if I didn't. I can't stand by a product unless I know, right? Okay, so this is the Rocky Road. It's called Explore More's, which I think is very appropriate, right?
I love the name. I think they did a great job with the name.
So it says Rocky Road ice cream inspired cookies filled with flavors of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond cream. Luke, sorry, I'm trying them first.
I think it's going to go over well with our chocolate lovers.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Duh, this is a no-brainer. Fantastic. So, all right, so Explore More's, Thin Mints, gluten-free, vegan. You have all the options. Of course, everybody, like I said, you may have your favorites, but branch out. Every box goes back to a great cause.
100% of our proceeds stay local.
Yes, so, supporting the girls of our community, allowing them to go to these camps to branch out, learn some things that, maybe they know that these things are possible, but they just need that extra little shove in the right direction, and this does it. Congratulations on a 2-week camp, pulling that off.
Thank you. We're so excited.
I have no doubt that getting messy is going to be fun.
It will be my favorite.
It will be fun. It will.
It's going to be good.
It'll be my favorite.
Yeah.
So.
Well, good luck. Congratulations. Thank you for advocating for these girls and for our community. I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you so much.
Go get your cookies, guys. They'll be out February 13th through March 29th, so limited window, but you'll find them at various businesses throughout the community. And if you don't, where do they go one more time?
www.getyourgirlpower.org.
Perfect.
And also, if you have a daughter interested in joining, you can click the join button at that same website, and I will be in touch with you.
There you go. Yeah, so cookies, camp, get your girls involved in Girl Scouts. What better
Absolutely.
way? Right?
Absolutely.
Give back to our community.
Yep.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you girls so much. You did fantastic. And as I always say, my favorite guests don't always have to bring gifts, but when they do, they're my ultra. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for more.